Hey guys, it's me, Christina Marie. Today we are testing out a bunch of new products, a lot of Revlon products, like for example, these tiny little miniature eyeshadow palettes that were at Walmart for $7.97. I saw them, I was like, oh, $7, almost $8, you know, but they looked so cute. And I thought like, hey, these would be great for traveling. And it would be worth that price if they are very pigmented. So that is the eyeshadow look I'm going to put on today. I will swatch this one on my arm. We are also testing out an eyebrow brow tint. You guys can see that. Obviously, I've already put it on, show you complications. If I don't have any complications, we are testing out a lip plumper on the lips right now. All of these were purchased from Amazon. So we're testing out a bunch of products. We're doing a lot of new products that you guys have probably not seen. Or like, for example, we're testing out this. This is the Revlon Pore Reducing Primer, which is amazing. It was just as good as the Professional, the original Professional. We're putting it against the No Problem primer by Touch in Sol, right? So we are going to get super close to our pores, super close to our face, and we're going to see like which one holds up. We're going to do check-ins throughout the day, see if my lips plump and my eyeshadow stayed, because these are color stay. Anything from Revlon that says color stay typically means it's going to stay all day. So we're testing out eyeshadow primers. We're testing out eyeshadows. We're testing out face primers. We're testing out a bunch of different stuff. So these two are competing against each other today. We are also testing out, well, I'm wearing this foundation, but we're also testing out the Revlon Photo Ready Set, Prep, and Refresh mist. That is what is all over my skin. So we are trying out a bunch of new stuff for you guys today. And we're also doing check-ins just to make sure that this stuff is worth your money, because I'm going to be honest with you guys. If it's not, I'm going to give it to you real. I'm going to tell you how it is and whether you should buy it or not. Just because I bought it doesn't mean that you should buy it. But let's go ahead and just roll on over to the video of me putting this on. Actually, let's first start with this swatches of this one, since I have not worn this one yet. I already showed you guys this one in the video, which I was a little like, wow, but I don't know about this one. So let's go ahead and just roll on over to the video and see whether you guys like these products or not. Guys, so we're going to dive into the Maverick 930 Rebel. It says it's 24 hours. So you know me, I'm going to test this, see if that's true. This is the cutest little thing. It's $7.97 at Walmart. But look at how cute it is. Super cute, travel friendly. But is it worth $8? I don't know. Wow. To me, in my head, I was thinking like $7.97 at Walmart for this. I was like, it's so small. It doesn't seem like you have a lot of product. But if you have a really good quality eyeshadow, you don't really need a lot of product. This is like, Wow, wow, wow. Honestly, like, wow. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye off camera, and come back and we're going to try some other stuff. Okay, guys, so all I did was put some eyeliner on and some lashes. So let's go with the last two colors in the palette. And put some mascara on my bottom lashes, and the eye look is complete. FYI, I always use this waterproof mascara on the bottom lashes, because I don't know if you guys ever suffer with your mascara running. With this one, it does not. And this is a holy grail of a lot of makeup artists. As you can see, it does a big difference. It makes them really long. I think this is the best mascara ever, honestly. Now, this is one of my holy grail of primers. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Primer. I'll show you guys a clip of me actually testing out primers. And the biggest difference, and this one was competing with the #1 selling primer for large pores in the United States. And this was like equivalent. Let me show you a really quick clip, and then we're going to test this against a different primer. Very, very, very large pores on both sides of my face, my nose. So let's go ahead and add the Professional to this side, and let me show you guys when I tell you that a primer actually fills. Now watch, you saw all those pores right there? Isn't that freaking amazing? Kind of just pushing it into the pore. Now, obviously, you can still see some of my pores, but completely, you can see some, but it's drastically, oh, excuse the nails, drastically different than what it looked like. Let's go ahead and go to the other side. So underneath, it does feel similar, but it does feel different at the same time. So let's just go zoom in and see. You guys can see all the pores. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is absolutely amazing. Look how they all disappeared. Let's go ahead and try it on the nose. Okay, so let's just wait and see what it looks like when it dries down. Oh my goodness. This, I mean, I know you saw the difference. This did just as good as my Professionals. And the Professionals cost $31. Now, does it actually hold up throughout the day? I mean, obviously, just look at my skin. But we're actually going to put this primer to the test with my holy... Okay, so obviously for this next part of the video, I'm going to zoom in super close. We're going to be doing the Photo Ready Revlon Pore Reducing Primer against this new one that it says it is by Touch in Soul. It's No Pore Blem Primer. No Pore Blem Primer. It's smooth and pore covering, top secret for perfect makeup. So it says smooth and pore covering. Okay, so this is what the bottle looks like. It looks very similar color-wise to the Revlon. So let's go ahead and zoom in and see, does it actually fill in these ridiculously large pores or not? Okay, so here we are, super zoomed in. I do have sunscreen on, but regardless that I have sunscreen on, you can still see the ridiculously large pores. My nose has large pores, my cheeks, everything has large pores. And it sucks, but it is what it is. Okay, so I'm going to put the Revlon on my hand so you guys can see the consistency. There you guys go. You guys can see. It's pretty thick consistency, right? But when you rub it in, it doesn't feel so thick. We're going to do it on this side where you see all the pores, right? Check this out. Okay, look, I'm going to barely rub it. So you can see all the holes and stuff right there, right? And then when you rub it in, right? Lightly rub it in. Don't be like squishing it in there. Do you see? Look at this. It's like magic before your eyes. And then smear it out. Make sure it's not too thick in one area. Now, do you see how my pores look more filled in? They don't look as holy. Look how this is how they look holy. And they don't look like it right there. So I'm going to put this on half of my face. Half of my nose, sorry guys. And we're going to compare and do check-ins later about this. Isn't that amazing? Look. Before and after. Just FYI guys, when you use this type of primer, you do need to use a sponge. You don't want to get a brush and smear this in with your foundation. Okay, never use this one by Touch in Soul. We're gonna try it, and I'm gonna put it on my arm over here, just so I don't mix it with the one that was on my hand. Oh, well, that just came out like oil, and that came out like oil. What the heck? All right, guys, hold on. I'm gonna prime this a few times on a tissue paper, because that was just oil. That's what that felt like. It's coming out like watery. Is that how it's supposed to be? Am I supposed to shake this? Is it just very runny? I think that's just how it is. That is a lot that I put on there. Obviously a very, very different consistency. Well, or maybe not. Kind of feels like the professional. Okay, here we go. Since I have so much on my hand, on my finger, I'm gonna put it on my nose already. Has a nice fragrance to it. Feels like it glides, like it has a little bit of silicone or something in it. Give this a second to dry. This one's already dry. What do you think? I like this because it's mattified my skin, which diminishes the look of the pore, but it's also literally like filled them in. And this one, I don't notice my pores as much, but I do at the same time because it's transparent. It doesn't have that mattifying coating to it. It looks like my skin. So we're going to go ahead and just put the foundation on top and then see if it made a difference. And to make this all fair, we're going to use the CoverGirl Full Coverage. This is a holy grail. This has been around since I was a teenager. This stuff is amazing. This is just a little bit too light for my skin right now. So we're going with this one in 24-hour wear, color 200 Nude. You guys can see it's like almost like a mousse. I'm going to use this side on this side, like this, the pointed. Then I'm going over to the flat side for this side to see if it's a difference or not. So I'm just going to grab. Remember, I was saying when you use these pore filling primers, you do need, okay, so there's all my pores. You see them, right? But we're going to pat it down. You do need to use a sponge. Okay, so this is what the Revlon looks like. Let's go ahead and go with the other end and try the Touch of Soul. Okay, guys, so I will honestly say that I think that this one gives Revlon a run for its money, honestly. Like, I feel like, okay, so, how to explain this? This one looks like you can still see some of my pores, like, within this area, but you can also see my pores right here, right? But when you look in person, this one looks more like it's more flattened with a coat, a little bit of coat on my face, right? A little bit where you can tell that I have a little something on, right? Just it gives it like an extra layer. And over here, I feel like it did the similar effect, but it looks more natural. It doesn't look like I have that coat. So I would actually say this one's pretty darn good. I'll post a link to both of them. But if you have really big pores, I mean, look at my nose. So what, you know, when it hits in the light, you can see a little bit of my pores, right? I'm sweating just a pinch. You can't really see my pores right there, can you? So I'm going to say both of these are amazing, but this is the best Revlon primer that they make for large pores. But you do have to bounce it, and you cannot really mix it with your foundation. It has to like completely dry, then bounce it on. And your blender has to be clean every single time, because otherwise if you go in with a blender that has any of that product on it from bouncing, the next day your makeup's going to be all jacked up. You guys can see like my pores are not as big as they were, and that's amazing. Okay, let's go ahead and open up the brow tint. Yeah, it's just a felt tip. You guys can see it's flexible. Ooh, I don't know if I got the right color. Let me just put it back, and then I'm gonna shake it. Oh yeah, there's like a ball in there, so you should shake it. So let's go in. This is the one that's more scarce. So we're gonna do this one first. I don't know if I'm supposed to draw a line underneath like I normally do. I look mean. Look at that. Wow. Like, I don't know this one, but then it's like kind of patchy right there with the strokes. Like, you can see how some are thicker than others. Let's see. I think it's, that is waterproof. It feels like it's waterproof. A little bit came off. I think this one's still a little bit wet. Like, I honestly think this eyebrow tint is for you type of girls who have like the fuller, the tattoo, I guess the tattoo eyebrows. Like, and then you need to fill in, because this looks really like woo. You can see like I'm actually pushing against my skin really, really hard, and it doesn't seem to be budging. Let's do this one. Okay, well, that one looks better. So maybe with the strokes, like what I did, and then combing through it, looks better than this one. I'm gonna get the makeup removing wipe right here, and I'm gonna try to soften this. I will say that it has some staying power. because look at that. And I'm actually scrubbing with my nail. I just can't get over how dark they are. Wow. I honestly think somebody with like the tattoo eyebrows that just need to fill them in or like the tattoo look would love this. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to put some strokes in the corner. Okay, here's a little trick so I don't look so mean. Get a concealer and just take off the edge, the corner, so that you're rounding it out. And it doesn't look so harsh at the edges there. That's the best I can do. Honestly, guys, I would say that this is an amazing eyebrow product, honestly, if you have tattoo eyebrows, once again. Amazing product. Like the staining power, it almost feels like they're set in place as well. Like they've hardened and set in place. But just to get that off, that was pretty darn, like, yeah. Okay, here it comes. We're going to try the lips out. Day and Night Double Effect Lip Plumper. Let's see if this stuff is real. Or is it just one of those, like, you know, advertising ones to make you feel like you have big lips? Are we going to see a difference? We're going to take a before and after and then check it out when I do my check-ins and we'll look. So this is by I don't know. That's how you say it. Lip Plumper. It says vitamin E and natural ginger oils. Daytime and nighttime. It says it has peppermint oil, lip care. Just so you guys know, when they put like peppermint oil or spearmint oil or even cayenne, I don't know, anything like that, that is going to give you like that bite to your lips. It's typically used to plump the lips, but a lot of times it doesn't work. But this does have vitamin E. Vitamin E is great for the lips, and it actually might help with that peppermint oil. It says, remove lipstick or lip gloss. Apply the lip essence to upper and lower lips 2 to 3 times daily. 2 to 3 times daily. Okay, we're going to apply it now. We're going to do it later. We're going to check in and see if this is like real or not. Oh, my bad. Okay, so I think this is, because this is night over here and day over here. I think this is the daytime. This is the nighttime. Why would it make a difference? And it doesn't say they're any different. So we're just going to put the daytime on and then the nighttime on later this evening. Tiny little thing to go in your purse. Let's go ahead and open it and smell it. Ew. It smells like what is that soup called? Like a miso soup or something. A ginger something soup. Like, I can't recall what kind of Asian soup. Smells like a soup. Okay, here we go. I swear, if you're hungry and you're applying this, you're going to go eat some Asian food afterwards, because that's exactly what it smells like. Not a drop, but miso. Oh, shoot. I was supposed to... Well, you know what? I'm going to put it on, and then I'm going to take the picture, because it's not going to plump them that quick. Picture time. I don't have any burning. I don't have really anything. So it's just a clear lip gloss that's supposed to plump. It doesn't have any color or anything. And I even wonder if I could put color over it, because I hate this when companies do this. So it shows lip plumper right before, and then it shows after. Clearly the after has like a lip gloss and a lip liner on it, and the average eye wouldn't notice that unless you do makeup. So I can totally see that it actually looks like they overdrew her lip a pinch. It looks like that, and she has a tint to her lips. So that's it. I'm just gonna kind of do that to work it. Maybe I'll feel the active ingredients activate. I think I feel it more in the inside of my lip right here, where it just feels like it's just warming up a little bit. So, let's go ahead and spray it down. Okay, so this is $9.97 at Walmart. It's the Revlon Photo Ready Prep Set Refresh Mist. This is in Refreshing Cucumber Scent. So let's go ahead and shake it up like we would do. prime it. Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful mist. Whoa, that feels great. But you guys know I put a lot on, so here we go. And you know what? Like, you know, Wet n Wild makes a cucumber setting mist. Like this has, it says cucumber. It doesn't smell like cucumber, but it doesn't have that extreme smell of alcohol. All I care if it works or not. Did it wet? It feels like it wet my face really, really well. Like it wasn't overly powering or heavy on my lashes because we don't want our lashes falling. But it definitely doesn't smell like cucumber. But it feels great, honestly. And my lips, they honestly just feel like they're I don't know, like they're warming up. They really don't feel like anything. The inside more than anything. So I'll take a picture, I don't know, in like 30 minutes, see if there's a difference. And then we'll check in throughout the day for the primer, that whole bit. See if this actually helped, you know, see if the eyeshadow stayed on. So I'll see you guys in a bit. So I just wanted to turn on the camera and show you guys, like, look at the eyeshadows. Aren't they so pretty? Wow. Okay guys, so I'm checking in. I don't think my lips look any bigger. Let's take another photo. They sure don't feel bigger. Like, it just feels like I have an oil on my face. But I wanted to tell you about the primer. So this side, I actually think I'm liking the new primer. Because I feel like, where's my eyelash look like it's, oh, this is shadow. I feel like, even though this one is amazing from Revlon, which it is amazing. It really, really is. I almost feel like this one, actually, you know what? I was going to say, this one gives me more of a youthful look. This one gives me a little bit more of a mattified look. This one gives me a little less texture. This one gives me just a little tiny bit more texture. Honestly, I'm going to say that they're a tie. Because this one, if you like more mattified, flat pores, or you like more natural flat pores, I'm going to say that they're tied. I do feel like the Revlon kind of fills it in a little bit better. But they're practically equivalent. My nose, we can't test my nose because I'm wearing a mask, delivering food. The eyeshadows, let's see here, you guys see? And I've already been wearing this for like 3 or 4 hours. Wow, nothing. Really, really nice. The makeup looks good. Considering I've been wearing a mask on and off, and you know how you get sweaty under here? Like, my makeup is still all in place, which that is amazing. But let's go ahead and try the nighttime one before the sun goes down. All right, see if my phone doesn't fall right here. So this one is just pure peppermint oil. It smells really good. Does it taste good? So, kind of funny, it has no flavor, but when you put your tongue on it like that, or it gets anywhere in your mouth, you have that peppermint spice without any flavor, which is weird because you have the heat from it, but it doesn't taste like anything. Anyways, lips feel fine. A little bit warm like they were before in the inside. Oh no, I can feel it warming up. But I'll come back in about an hour, see if they got bigger or not. I want to tell you, I have a habit of smashing my lips together. And let me tell you, I regret telling you that I really didn't feel anything because the heat is coming now. This is a traditional peppermint oil, which is traditionally in a lot of plumping products. And it heats your lips, kind of like you rubbed a jalapeno on it, or you had some hot Cheetos or salsa and got it all over your lips. It's how it feels. Not excruciating. It's just that I shouldn't have told you there was no heat, because obviously there's heat. This one, I feel like the other one was just ginger, and now this is just peppermint oil. But usually peppermint oils plump your lips, so let's see if this one does. Okay guys, 1 hour later, let's take a picture. So I'll compare and tell you whether it was worth it or not. Okay guys, so I just returned from work. I have had this on since 3. It's around 9 o'clock right now. I'm just going to say this. So you see how this looks? I think it looks more natural. This is the primer from Touch of Soul. I think the primer looks more natural during the daylight, but I did notice outside when I was working that this primer over here, the Revlon primer, looks so much better at night. So I kind of give it like a complete tie because better during the day, better during the night. As you can see, I haven't blotted my makeup at all, and it is all still in place. It came off on my nose a little bit, but considering I'm putting a mask on and off, I think my makeup looks really, really good. It did not budge. I do like the setting spray. The eyeshadows, so if I rub them, yeah, well, they came off when I rubbed them, but if I pat them, nothing came up. So eyeshadows look great. Lips, I looked at the pictures. I honestly didn't see anything. So I'm going to say avoid getting the lip plumper. Eyeshadows are great. Primers are awesome. Foundation, of course, is good. And the setting spray, I think is wonderful as well. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did and you want to see more videos like it, let me know in the comment section. And please give this video a thumbs up. I love all of you guys. I appreciate you guys watching my videos, giving me comments down below, and always supporting my channel. I'm Christina Marie. I'm out. Bye. Oh, let's go ahead and roll on over to the quote of the day.